Assalamualaikum and very good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall begin in a moment. Please mark respect for our national anthem, Negaraku, and UITM official song, Wawasan Setia Warga UITM.
Bersatu kita warga UiTM, kita bangsa perkasa, taat dan setiaku untuk negara, penuh semangat wajar. Kita jangan mudah terlupa pengorbanan perjuangan anak bangsa.
Assalamualaikum and very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everyone is doing great. My name is Nurul Akmal Abdurrahim on behalf of Institute of Postgraduate Studies, or known as IPSIS. I would like to welcome all of you to this new postgraduate students briefing semester March 2026. It is our privilege to have you with us today. Now, we are ready to begin the proceedings of the event. We hope you will find the program we have lined up for you to be fruitful and engaging. Before we begin, I would like to invite Saudara Amir Taufik for Doa recitation.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين حمدا كثيرا طيبا مباركا فيه حمدا يوافي نعمه ويكافئ مزيده يا ربنا لك الحمد كما ينبغي لجلال وجهك وعظيم سلطانك والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Ya Allah, Tuhan yang Maha Pengasih lagi Maha Penyayang, Pada hari yang penuh barakah ini, kami berhimpun dengan penuh rasa syukur bagi meraihkan kedatangan para pelajar baru pasca siswazah Universiti Teknologi Mara bagi sesi 2025. Sesungguhnya tiada daya dan kekuatan melainkan dengan izin-Mu, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, kami mohon agar Engkau limpahkan rahmat, hidayah dan inayah-Mu kepada para mahasiswa ini. Bukakanlah hati-hati mereka untuk menerima ilmu yang bermanfaat. Jadikanlah mereka insan yang cintakan kebenaran. Dan kurniakanlah kepada mereka kefahaman yang mendalam serta hikmah dalam setiap urusan pengajian mereka. Ya Allah Tuhan yang Maha Bijaksana, kuatkanlah semangat mereka untuk menuntut ilmu di peringkat yang tinggi ini. Jauhkanlah mereka daripada sifat malas, lalai dan putus asa. Hiasilah diri mereka dengan sifat sabar, tekun, berdisiplin, berakhlak mulia dan sentiasa menghormati para pendidik serta rakan seperjuangan. Ya Allah, jadikanlah mereka antara golongan yang membawa manfaat kepada agama, bangsa dan negara. Kurniakanlah kejayaan kepada mereka di dunia serta kebahagiaan yang abadi di akhirat kelak. Ya Allah, Tuhan yang Maha Pemelihara, lindungilah mereka ini sepanjang tempoh pengajian di UiTM ini. Memudahkanlah segala urusan mereka, jauhkanlah mereka daripada sebarang musibah, fitnah, penyakit maupun perkara yang boleh menghalang perjalanan menuntut ilmu. Ya Allah, berkatilah juga para pendidik, pentadbir dan seluruh warga universiti ini. Jadikanlah mereka insan yang ikhlas dalam mendidik, tabah dalam membimbing serta sentiasa diberi kesihatan dan kekuatan untuk melaksanakan amanah ilmu. Ya Allah yang Maha mengkabulkan doa, satukanlah hati kami semua dengan ikatan ukhuwah. Permudahkanlah segala urusan pentadbiran, pengajaran dan pembelajaran di universiti ini. Serta jadikanlah UiTM terus unggul sebagai menara ilmu yang melahirkan ilmuwan dan pemimpin berwibawa. Rabbana zalamna anfusana wa illam taghfir lana wa tarhamna lanakunanna minal khasirin. Rabbana hab lana min ladunka rahmah wa hayyi' lana min amrina rasyada. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina azaban nar. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Amin, Amin, Ya Rabbal Alamin. Thank you, Amir, for the recitation. Now, allow me to briefly explain the format of this briefing. There will be a speech from the Dean of IPSIS, followed by briefings from the Head of Recruitment and Admission, Head of Academic Affairs, and Head of Academic Development, Resources and Students, and concluded with a session from UiTM Library. We will open for questions and answer at the end of every briefing session. You can drop your questions in the chat box. Today, we are extremely honored to invite the Dean of Institute of Postgraduate Studies, UiTM, Professor Dr. Hajjah Zuraida Ibrahim, to deliver the welcoming remarks. Over to you, Prof.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Allahumma shalli ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala ali sayyidina Muhammad. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, salam UiTM di hatiku, salam Malaysia Madani. I am excited to welcome you to Universiti Teknologi Mara and to our community of postgraduate scholars. To our returning alumni, thank you for your continued trust and for choosing UiTM as your premier destination for advanced education. For new members, we are pleased that you have decided to join us. Congratulations on beginning this transformative postgraduate journey. We look forward to supporting you in your pursuit of academic and professional excellence. Your enrollment as a UiTM postgraduate student aligns you with our institution's core aspiration. We are dedicated to delivering world-class postgraduate education that is globally recognized and valued by industry leaders. Central to our mission is the cultivation of a highly competent Bumiputra professional workforce equipped to excel in both the domestic and international job markets. Allow me to commence by introducing the distinguished leadership of UiTM. We are profoundly privilege to have His Majesty Yang di-Pertuan Agong as our Chancellor, a singular honor for our university. At the helm of our executive management is our Vice Chancellor, Yang Berbahagia Professor Datuk Technologist Dr. Shahrin bin Sahib alias Sahibuddin, an immensely inspiring and supportive leader. His strategic direction has been instrumental in guiding UITM to its many celebrated accomplishments. Allow me to now introduce you to the Institute of Postgraduate Studies, or widely known as IPSIS. I'm Professor Dr. Zuraida Ibrahim, Dean of the Institute. IPSIS serves as the central administrative body entrusted with the governance and management of all UITM postgraduate programs nationwide. Our comprehensive mandate encompasses the entire student life cycle, from candidate recruitment and admission to academic regulations, processes, student affairs, and the quality assurance of all postgraduate studies at UITM. The Institute of Postgraduate Studies IPSIS is located on levels 4 and 6, 4, 5, 6 of Bangunan Sarjana at the UiTM Shah Alam campus. We are adjacent to the FSR Dream and near the Dewan Agong Tuanku Chancellor. So please use the provided Google Map coordinates for guidance. We look forward to welcoming you to our office. You may rightly inquire as to why IPSIS carries such substantial responsibilities. Our mandate encompasses the comprehensive administration of approximately 233 postgraduate programs, coordinated in conjunction with postgraduate offices across UiTM's extensive network. This network includes 34 campuses, 23 faculties, 9 academic centers, and 19 centers of excellence throughout Malaysia. This portfolio consists of 112 research-based programs, 104 coursework-based programs, and 17 mixed-mode programs. While managing this diverse and extensive offering is undoubtedly complex, we are unwavering in our commitment to upholding the highest standards of academic excellence and administrative support. As previously noted, the central component of IPSIS mandate is the administration of postgraduate student affairs. Our objective is to provide comprehensive support to facilitate a successful and enriching academic journey for every student. To this end, we administer a robust portfolio of funding initiatives aimed to enhance the postgraduate experience. These include support for journal publications, conference attendance, academic mobility, emergency assistance, and a variety of scholarly activities, of which these funds are allocated across all faculties and campuses, enabling students to pursue valuable opportunities that contribute significantly to their academic and professional development. Furthermore, IPSIS is entrusted with the coordination of scholarship offerings for postgraduate candidates, ensuring access to vital financial resources that support their studies. Dr. Hidayat will provide further explanation on this shortly. I would like to take this opportunity to share some brief key insights on the significance of postgraduate studies, coupled with essential guidance for a successful academic journey. It is critical to understand that postgraduate education represents far more than a simple extension of an undergraduate degree. It constitutes a fundamental intellectual transformation. This journey signifies a metamorphosis from being a consumer of knowledge to becoming a creator of knowledge. You will cultivate the ability to deconstruct, critique, and synthesize information, moving beyond passive acceptance to active engagement. The paramount skill you will develop is learning to ask the right questions rather than merely locating answers. Furthermore, You may be surprised to discover that this rigorous process forged immense intellectual and emotional resilience. It is a profound journey of self discovery where you will encounter your limits and, most importantly, develop the capacity to transcend them. Furthermore, the significance of your research extends far beyond the academic sphere. It constitutes a vital contribution to our nation's intellectual capital and strategic capability. You are being equipped to become the foremost problem solvers for the critical challenges facing our society in the coming decades. In our profound hope that you will, inshallah, become the next generation of professors, researchers, and intellectuals who will elevate the nation's academic standing on the global stage and positively shape its cultural and ethical trajectory. As you embark on this journey, holding a promise to both yourself and the nation, your success will be built upon three fundamental pillars. The first is discipline, your engine for success. Discipline is the non negotiable foundation of this endeavor. It is a driving force that will propel you through the inevitable challenges of doubt and frustration. Approach your research with professional commitment, establishing consistent and sustainable work habits. The second pillar is responsibility, your moral and professional compass. Your work does not exist in a vacuum. It is a part of a broader academic and societal ecosystem. Responsibility is the essential compass that guides your ethical conduct, ensures integrity, and fosters collaborative respect. The third pillar is the pursuit of excellence, your commitment to rigor. Excellence here is not synonymous with perfection. Rather, it is a dedicated commitment to intellectual rigor, insatiable curiosity, and the relentless pursuit of continuous improvement. Finally, this journey will challenge you like never before. There will be setbacks, but remember, you are not just writing a thesis or attending classes. You are forging your intellect and character. You are contributing to a legacy of knowledge that benefits us all. Embrace the challenge, be disciplined, be responsible, and strive for excellence. I wish you all the best in your postgraduate journey. Take care, smile always. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof. Zoraida, for the warm and inspiring opening speech. Without further delay, I would like to call upon the Head of Admission and Recruitment, IPSIS, Dr. Asya Kasim, for Recruitment and Admission to deliver her briefing. Over to you, Doctor.
Thank you very much, Puan Nurul, for chairing this session. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. Salam UiTM di hatiku. Salam Malaysia Madani. Now it is my turn to share some important information from my unit, Recruitment and Admission, or Unit Pengambilan dan Kemasukan UPK. We consider ourselves in UPK as the front door or the gate to UiTM Postgraduate Studies. Hashtag kami pintu depan. Without further delay, let me introduce to all of you my team in UPK. We consist of just a small unit. I am Dr. Asya Kasim, the Head of Graduate Studies, and at the same time, I am also a Senior Lecturer from the Faculty of Administrative Science and Policy Studies. I am assisted by Puan Siti Nurjana, Puan Zhang Sami, and our new team member, Puan Sharizan. Here in the recruitment and admission, we are responsible for all the promotion activities as part of the recruitment process up until the admission process, that is your registration. As for promotion activities, UPK lead various promotion activities, be it online or digital promotions, and also physical promotions such as education fair, an expo. Either we organize it or we participate in promotional events organized by other parties. Our very own strong promotion brand under IPSIS include IPSIS Buzz, where we collaborate with UITM radio channel UFM with some sharing session on air slot. Kembara Sarjana Ipasud, where we travel across all UITM campuses to meet the final year students to promote postgraduate programs through special route without having to go through the hassle of filling up application forms or buying the BSNP number. Also, PG4U, where it is a postgraduate exhibition where we invite all faculties to showcase their postgraduate programs, as well as it is at agency, it is at industry, our initiative to engage with the industry to promote not just our postgraduate programs, but also exploring opportunities for scholarship offerings for UITM postgraduate students. Now, we also actively involved in education fair organized by the MQA, STAR, and KPP, yeah? Jom Masuk You. You can share with your family and friends who perhaps want to enroll next semester to join our promotion to get free PIN number. We also welcome any one of you who would like to invite IPSIS to do a promotion or engage with the organization. Okay, for application process, we also provide the BASNP number. We verify entry requirements and qualifications and work closely with the faculty, campus, and also the Center of Excellence on this. Now, please take note, any applications to change program, mode of study, or change campus are still under the admission process here with us in UPK if you have not registered as a student. But once you have registered and your student status has been activated, these will become the academic processes. Hence, we need to fill out a specific form and the applications must be approved by the Faculty Postgraduate Academic Committee meeting. After the faculty has approved your application, we will generate the offer letter. So please make sure your offer letter has no errors such as name, program ID, your IC, and so forth. Please bear in mind, the offer letter for research programs will only appear the campus of program owner, such as UITM Shah Alam or UITM Puncak Alam, and so forth. This is for administrative purposes, as we have not obtained the approval to insert the research location in the offer letter. But don't worry, all the academic processes will still be handled by the campus if you choose the campus as your research location. Now, for registration, we provide the registration link, and you must make sure that all required documents have been submitted to the faculty. Some faculty may require you to submit the hard copy. For help declarations, only full-time students are required to submit. Again, please take note, registration as student may not necessarily mean that you have registered the courses for this semester. Okay, so especially this is the case for coursework student. You must register the courses in accordance with your study plan. We have cases students did not register the course and the students cannot sit for final examination. Please pay the fees within the due date. For failure to do that may result in the revocations of your student status as well. So your student status can be revoked for two things. One is you have not registered any courses, and also you fail to pay the fees within the due date. Right? But you may apply for fee deferment should you need more time to pay, and you must also apply for it within the due date as well. Now, after you have registered, you must activate your student portal, and please upload your photo and update your details. For example, your email or your alternative email, right? Phone number, okay? And then any other critical information. Student portal is a platform for you to register course, to generate your bill, and many other things. So you need the latest information that you must keep updated if you have any changes in the detail. Now, as for UITM Management Learning System, UFuture, it is closely linked to student portal and the SIMS of academic, right? The system for academic, for instance, for registrations, the details of the students, right? So for coursework students, UFuture is the place for you to access learning materials, engage in learning activities, click the class attendance. You also need to do some assessment perhaps, in relation to selected courses, fill up the entrance and exit survey, and also SUFO, that is the survey feedback for lecturers. And for research student, UFuture is the platform for you to join the Research Skills Seminar RSS online and fill up the ReSUFO, a survey feedback for your supervisors. Remember, failure to fill up the SUFO and ReSUFO will create problem later on when you want to register as a returning student. Okay. And as for student card, it is not under IPSIS. So the faculty will be informed by the Infotech, the unit who actually handled and produced this student card. Now, if your student card is ready, of course, the faculty will be notified, all right? And it is ready, and once it's ready, you can collect them from the faculty. And as for now, for the research student, you can ask the faculty, right, if your student card is ready to be collected, all right? Okay, so I have mentioned just now that you need to activate your student portal. If you have not done it, please do so. We also provide the guideline to do it in IPSIS website. For those who do not know how to activate your UITM email, there is a guideline provided for you via mail.uitm.edu.my. Okay, moreover, you may find all basic information as a new student in the guideline available in IPSIS website. Go to the menu Current Student and click the Postgraduate New Student Guideline. All right. I'm not sure whether you have come across the frequently asked questions on the same page of the registration link. We have provided the answers to common questions posed to us every time. Now, please frequently visit IPSIS website as we have abundance of information for you. IPSIS Padlet is your go-to. Information like the academic calendar, where all the due dates of important academic processes are provided, information on programs, and many other stuffs. Also, in IPSIS website, we have the form and download. If you want to apply for deferment of semester, special leave, appeal, and any other academic processes, including downloading the academic regulations and the process and procedures for you to refer to. And under the current student menu, as I mentioned, you can find the new postgraduate student guidelines. So basically, these two are in different platforms, but still under the IPSIS website. Of course, for visibility of UITM postgraduate programs, I would like you to follow all our social media platforms. We have our YouTube channel, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and also X, formerly known as Twitter. All right. We love to share the latest information and activities throughout all our social media platforms. So please follow now, okay? Before I conclude my presentation, I want you to all know that IPSIS briefing is an ice-breaking session. Your faculty or your campus usually will organize its own briefing session for more focused, targeted information such as postgraduate activities at the faculty level, the schedule of classes, and so forth. In addition, please fill up the survey form later to help us improve the promotion and our engagement activities. The link is available in the chat box. We also have a live chat via IPSIS website for you to drop any inquiry. And as a final remark from UPK, let your pursuit of knowledge be guided by humility and respect, for true learning begins not with a question, but with courtesy. The highest degree you will earn is not just a testament to what you know, but to the grace with which you seek it and the integrity with which you apply it. The foundation of learning is respect. The fruit of learning is character. Let your scholarship be the bridge between the two. With that, all the best in your postgraduate journey. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Dr. Asya, for the introductory briefing. It was crucial for new students who may very new to UITM system. You may drop any questions pertaining to Dr. Asya's briefing in the chat box. Now, without wasting our precious time, I will proceed to the next session, a briefing on the academic rules and regulations by the Head of Graduate Studies Academic of IPSIS, Dr. Muhammad Hafiz Muhammad Noor. Over to you, Doctor.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good morning to all the new students of Postgraduate UITM. Okay, so my name is Hafiz. I'm the head of graduate study for the section of academic in IPSIS. Okay, so first of all, I would like to welcome to all of you to UITM. Okay, so today I'm going to present about the some of the important points for the academic rules and regulations related to all the students, postgraduates in UITM for all the programs. Okay, right. So this is my presentation outline. So I will introduce you about the registration. Okay. I hope I believe that most of you have registered yourself at UiTM. So maybe now is a step for the registration for the courses, for the coursework and smart student, as well as this research. Okay. So then I will like to I will introduce you about the fee and also the student status, and then we go for the academic applications. Okay. And then go to program structure, and then I will go to the assessments and also for the examination result. And after that, we go for the student academic applications and conversion for master's degree to PhD, for those who are able and competent enough to convert their master to PhD directly before graduate from the master. And then research program report and awards and also the academic calendar related to this semester. Okay, right. So before we start, I would like to recite a hadith from our beloved Prophet Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Talibul ilmi faridatun ala kulli muslim, which is that mencari ilmu itu adalah wajib bagi setiap muslim laki-laki maupun muslim perempuan. Okay. Hadis riwayat Ibnu Abdul Bar. Right. Okay. So I would like to introduce you the IPSIS management team. So we headed by a dean, Professor Dr. Hajar Zuraida Ibrahim, as the dean of IPSIS, and this is going to be the name that is stipulated in your thesis when you submit. When you submit, so you need to write down the dean of IPSIS. So this one, and then we have the deputy dean, Associate Professor Dr. Khalillah Abdul Khalil. And then we have the fourth section, the main section, head of academic headed by me, Muhammad Hafiz. And also we have the head of graduate studies, academic development, resources and student. So headed by TS Dr. Nur Hidayah Hamzah. And then Dr. Fatma Nadia Abdul Hamid is head of graduate studies, strategic planning and academic quality. Hidayati Kamaruzaman is a senior assistant registrar for admin, right? So under academic team, so which headed by me, so I'm being assisted by 7 very good staff. So under me we have the Mrs. Nodiana Maturudi as an assistant registrar. So we have the 2 senior executive officer, Mrs. Nadiatul Indah Muhammad Tahir and also Mr. Sharwan, okay, Sharwan bin Muhammad Sani. And also we support by the 1 senior clerk and 3 clerks. So first we have the Nur Hanisa binti Abdul Sani as a senior clerk. So we have the Nazira binti Abdul Majid as a clerk, and also Zaino Shakira binti Zainuddin as a clerk, and also Nurul Hidayah binti Omar as a clerk. So this is our team. Okay, so we manage all the program in UiTM across the campuses, the branch, okay, everything. All right. So these academic rules and regulation for coursework and mixed mode. So to all the students for coursework and mixed mode around UiTM, this is going to be your, what we call it, the very reference. So reference. So make sure you're familiar with these rule and regulations. And you can download this in the website, IPSIS UiTM. Then also this I give you the link, so then you can download from here also. So this for mixed coursework and mixed mode for master and PhD. And then for the research, so this is going to be the academic rules and regulation for master and PhD by research. So this is the link you can download in IPSIS website, and make sure that you get the latest version of rule and regulation. Stated here is Amendment 2022. So research as well as the coursework, same, right? So I extract some of the important parts of the academic rules and regulation for Master of Science by Research. And then for the duration, normally for the full-time minimum 1 year and maximum 4 years. And then for the graduate on time, 2 years from date of registration to Senate approval. But for the course, for the program under architecture, medicine, dentistry, and also veterinary, so the GOT is calculated on 3 years. So deferment of the academic semester may apply for deferment of the semester due to unforeseen circumstances other than health issue. and then you can apply maximum 2 times, along your throughout the duration of your study. Okay. And then if you have the health issue, so that means that the doctor give you the medical certificate and then you have to break for the long time for the health issue, then you can apply for special leave. Special leave also we have 2 times, and then you can apply via website. This is the link for the website to apply the special leave. Okay, so that means you have 2 times for the deferment of semester, and also you have a 2 times for the special leave. Okay. And then program structure may apply for a conversion to a PhD within 12 months. If you want to convert from master to PhD within 2 but this must be done within 12 months from the commencement of the student registration. And then all the students for masters by research need to undergo their DRP, defend research proposal. So and then so the compulsory seminars, thesis writing and verbose, and then program report need to submit every semester within 6 months registration. And then thesis number of word, so to be submitted every end of the semester. So I think this one is 20,000 to 50,000 of the. I think this one is a bit gone, but this one is minimum publication. This one is thesis number thesis. Minimum publication is 1 index publication that accepted as a main or corresponding author, and then this publication must be under ERA, Scopus, WOS also must set. Okay, right. And then for the PhD, duration period is 2.5 years, and then the maximum is 7 years. And then for the graduate on time, the 4 years is date from okay, right? Okay, sorry. So, okay. And then for the graduate on time, the 4 years from date of registration, and then 5 years for the program under architecture, medicine, dentistry, also veterinary. Okay, right. And then also for the PhD student, we have the deferment, but compared with the master student have 2 times of the deferment of the semester, but PhD eligible for 4 times. You can apply 4 times, but for special leave, still you have to apply, and then you can have the 2 times, 2 times of the application for the special leave. Okay. And then we have the program structure, including the compulsory seminar, thesis writing, also WOSE. And then for PhD, DRP, defend research proposal, need to be performed within 12 months of registration. Program report to be submitted every end of the semester, and the number of words is quite high, a bit higher compared to the master. So minimum is 30,000, maximum is 100,000. And then minimum publication, you need to publish 2. With at least 1 was published as a main or author, also corresponding author. Maknanya that means that 1 must be published, and another one still under review or already accepted. Then okay, you can submit to your submit to intention and then do your bababose. Okay, right. So for the coursework student, so registration, registration, okay, student must register for courses according to their study plan, part-time or full-time, within the stipulated time as stated in the postgraduate academic calendar. So the date is between 25th of March 2026, and then we will due on 26 April 2026. So we have the some times to think and to consider which courses that you want to register and take of this semester, okay, and then start to register. So make sure you register. So if you not register the course, that means you will give the status of dismiss, which is Google Taraf, Google Taraf GT. That means you are not active as a student. So please register, okay? And then add and drop of the courses. So that means when you register, then the first registration is okay. Then you think that okay, the timetable is quite heavy. You want to drop. So for the credit transfer, so for those who are eligible for credit transfer, so UiTM only allow for the horizontal credit transfer, okay, can be made by the postgraduate courses. So the minimum grade that can be considered for credit transfer is B or equivalent. And then student may apply for credit transfer for the credit units earned from the courses that are equivalent to the respective courses in the university or other IHL. Okay. An application for credit transfer of any course must have at least 80% equivalent or similar in the content or syllabus with the related courses at the university. Students who have failed and did not graduate or dismissed from the postgraduate program in the university or other IHL will not be considered for credit transfer. That means that maybe for the previous university, you take the one program and then you take several courses to eligible to do the credit transfer for the new program in UiTM. Okay. So the application for credit transfer shall be made only once throughout the duration of study and during the first semester by filling out the credit transfer form. And then the credit transfer application must be forwarded to postgraduate office of the respective college, faculty, academic center or UiTM branch campus within 14 days of the official registration date. The maximum credit transfer shall not be more than 30% of the total credit hours. This means that if your total credit hours for your program is 40, normally master is minimum 40 according to the MQA standard. So that means 30% is 12. That means around 3 subjects. Okay? You can 3 courses you can do the credit transfer. So type of fees that you will receive as a student of your ITM is tuition fee of repeating the course, fees for add and drop course, fees for application to change program, campus, mode of study, and then fees for application of special leave and deferment of academic calendar semester, fees for remarking or final examination in case you want to recontest or to recheck for your result, and then fees for continuation of study, and then fees of extension duration of study. And then for the student status, retaining student status is retained if the student registration and conversion are completed and the tuition fees are duly paid. So what happened when you did not do the course registration as well as not pay the tuition fee or one of them? So you will revoke from the student status. So under revocation of student status will be revoked if they fail to fulfill any requirement of student registration, course registration. So I already introduced you about the special leave. So special leave only leave that's dedicated to health issue. Okay, and then you can apply 2 times. Okay, so last date will be 29th of June 2026, and deferment of academic semester, or we call it TG, tangguh semester. So it's other than health related issues. 2 times for master and 4 times for PhD. And then last date application is similar like a special leave, which is 29th of June 2026. You can also change on mode study, but unfortunately, the last date will be passed, which is 21st of March 2026. And then along the duration of period of your study, you can change the mode of study 2 times. That means from full time to part time, and from part time to full time. And for the program that offer the flexible mode also can be changed. Okay, according to this one. And then you also can change the program and campus. Okay. But it can be only made once throughout the duration of study. But unfortunately for this semester, the due date has been passed, 31st of March 2026. So program structure, we have coursework. So coursework will be determined by the less of 50% of research component. And then if the mixed mode, okay, we have more than 50% of research component. Okay, so this is a ratio. We have the 50 to 50 coursework component and research component. We have the 40 and 60 of the research component. We have 30% of coursework component and 70% of research component. They're going to be the mixed mode program. Okay. So far, they're very limited. Faculties offer the mixed mode. Okay, right. And then last one is research with 100% of research component. We have no coursework component. So for the program structure, type of courses in coursework in mixed mode, we have the core course, elective course, audit course. That means that the course that you take but do not include in the CGPA. Okay, right? That's probably audit cost. Okay, and then cost with grade, which is we have the grade A, B, C, and the cost without grade. That's mean with no grade. So no A, no B, no C, no grade. And then maybe there's a somewhat pass or fail. Something like that. Okay, right. So assessment for the coursework, continuous assessment, and final assessment for examination. We have also the project or research assessment. Okay, so project, research monitoring, or research evaluation, and a project report, dissertation, complex test, and also the thesis. So writing, submission, and examination. Okay. So this status, the status examination result in the coursework and enrichment program. So we have the D refer for dismiss. So we have D1 until D7. So D1 actually is for student who obtain a CGPA less than 2.67 for any semester. And then for the D3, status that be obtained by the student which who's have a CGPA less than 3.0 and with a probation of 2. Okay, status. Okay. So probation we have one and two. Two probation 1, probation 2. Probation 1 actually we obtain when you got the below than 3.0 and above 2.67 for the first time. And then for the second time, if you your CGPA is still under that range, so you had the probation 2. Okay, right. D4 actually is check for the third time and then you still fail and then you will get a D4. Okay. D5 is has a maximum period of study, duration of study in accordance with the postgraduate academic regulation. And D6 is pass all courses required by the program and fulfill the requirement of the program, but acquire a CGPA of less than 3.0. Okay, and D7 were absent for assessment that for all registered courses for the semester without approval of the university. That means if the program have the final exam, then you not attend the final exam without any approval from the university, that you get the D7. Okay, DG is suspended due to discipline action. DS is dismissed due to discipline action, and then GS is temporary suspended. Okay, right. For the course status, okay, you can read from here. We have a ES, it does not fulfill the stipulated requirement of an audit course, and GA is gagal, which means fail. LU is lulus or pass. PK is credit transfer or pemindahan kredit. PC is credit assumption, okay, and TL is incomplete, tidak lengkap, and UD is audit. Okay. So XX is absent from the final assessment for final examination with the permission. And then YY status is give for the absent from the final assessment and final examination or did not complete the coursework or project without permission. ZZ is bar from the taking the final assessment and final examination. So ZZ, this means let's say that we have the requirement for minimum percent of attendance during your lecture. So if you not fulfill that, okay, so most likely you will bar from the final assessment. Okay. FD is the disciplinary action. Okay. Okay, so for the research, we doesn't have the grade, so we doesn't have the CGPA. So all we have is this one, the status is M1, which is the first reminder. AM2 is a second reminder. AM3 is third reminder for doctoral student only, but for the master student, AM3 we will go for the D10 status. Okay. APC is excellent research award. In Malaysia is Anugerah Penyelidik Cemerlang. Okay. APC. CK is special leave. D dismiss. DG is suspended due to disciplinary action. Similar to the coursework FD, student who found guilty of an offence by the University Disciplinary Board. GS temporarily suspended. GT is revocation of the student status. DV is failed in Viva. SM is in progress or sedang maju. Okay. T is a reactivation of the student status after revocation. Okay, and then TG is deferment of the semester. TM is complete, tamat, and X is reactivation of the student status after dismiss. Okay. So So for the master student, you have some chances you can convert your master to degree to PhD. Okay. So the master student who want to apply for conversion from master to doctoral program must meet the following criteria. The first one is that the master degree student may apply for a conversion to PhD within 12 months for the full-time student and 44 months for the part-time student from the commencement of the student registration, which is that if you want to convert from master to PhD directly, you must do within 12 months for the full-time student and 24 months for the part-time student. Research work has been accepted to be presented in at least one seminar or conference recognized by the faculty within the student duration, or research work has been submitted to at least one index publication. Okay. Scopus, WOS, my site, or the listed journals in Appendix 2 as the main author within the study duration. Okay. And then the students' research outcome and the doctoral research proposal will be assessed orally by two expert assessor in the same area, research area, and then you pass the assessment. You pass the assessment. Okay. The continuous monitoring of the student research progress will be conducted, and then the student is required to present in oral assessment within 1 year from the date of approval. If the student fail in the oral assessment, the student PhD status will be revoked and continue the master degree student. So the some of the result when you want to convert. Okay, right. So for all the research students, okay, you need to submit the research progress report at the end of the semester. Every semester. Student is required to consult with supervisors and submit the progress report every semester via UP tracks. Okay. And if the student fail to submit the report in any particular semester, they will be dismissed from their study and the status D10 will be given to the student by university. Okay. Supervisor will evaluate the students' research progress via UP tracks at the end of each semester. The supervisor will submit the report via UP track to the KPPS and also will be endorsed by JCAPS. For those faculty doesn't have the KPPS, your deputy dean of academic will review, or maybe your coordinator will be review. Okay. And then the KPPS or deputy dean will enter the endorsed result via UP track and it will send to the Student Information Management System or SIPS. This is going to be your student portal. And the student can access their progress result through the student portal before they can proceed to register for the next semester. And then this one about the award, postgraduate award and recognition in UITM. So GOT is for all the program. APC, Excellent Research Award, only applicable for research and mixed-mod. MTDC Books Prize Award is only for research. And then Anugerah Sarjana Cemerlang Tunku Chancellor, ASCTC, for research and mixed-mod. And then Anugerah Kedoktoran Cemerlang Tunku Chancellor, AKCTC, okay, it's a research for mixed-mod. And then Anugerah Cemerlang Pendidikan, ACP, alumni, okay, for the research, okay, right. And then for the coursework, we have the APF, which is Faculty Postgraduate Award or Anugerah Pasca Siswaza Fakulti. Okay, so this one is for coursework and mixed-mod. So to obtain this APF, so the student need to achieve a GPA of 3.75 and above for a particular semester based on the total number of credit unit mentioned in the study plan, or have obtained at least A in any one of professional examination for this one is for necessary program lah, okay, and never been indicted with any disciplinary action, okay, and then completed with TS, okay, only for applicable for coursework and mixed-mod. The student completed the study according to the study plan and obtained APF in final semester, okay, right. And then for the Excellent Master Award, EAC Anugerah Siswaja Cemerlang. So the requirement is completed the study according to the study plan, recipient of an APF in every semester. That means you maintain your GPA 3.75 every semester. Do not repeat any course. Did not obtain or receive TL status, which is incomplete. Has not obtained TG within the duration study. That means you're not and then has not been charged in any disciplinary action. GOT completed the study according to the study plan. Okay, GOT, graduate on time. So, disciplinary action. Students who are found guilty under Regulation and Educational Institution, Student Discipline 1976, will be penalized based on the decision of the University Disciplinary Board. Students who commit plagiarism in their research work will be subjected to dasar plagiarism UITM and pelaksanaannya. So that means there will be some of the punishment or rule that we dedicated for those who are commit for plagiarism under this clause. Okay. Right. So this academic calendar for research program. Okay, this is going to be the important date. So if you want to continuation appeal of study starting from 1st May, and the research progress submission report to the faculty and campus is 6 July for the semester. Make sure you remember the date very well. Due date to thesis submission semester, this is going to be advice letter. And then for RISUFO, okay, now it already open, and then the due date, the last will be 36 April 2026. D10 and D11 status for students who are exceeding the maximum duration of study, and then we will advise later. And then for the research student, you need to attend the virtual seminars. For the IPSIS research skill seminars, okay, for duration is 20 April 2026 until 30 April 2026, and IPSIS research skill seminar. So this one will take place between 15 June of 2026 until 34 June of 2026. Of June 2026. And then for the academic calendar for coursework and mode, you can refer here. Okay, some of the date has been mentioned by me previously. You can do here. Okay, and then for this semester. All right. So before I end the session, so I would like to conclude with this hadis. Okay. 3 amalan yang kekal setelah mati. Apabila seorang insan itu mati, amalannya akan terputus melainkan 3, iaitu sedekah jariah, ilmu yang dimanfaatkan, atau anak soleh yang mendoakan. So that's mean one of them is here. You are here to study. That's mean insyaAllah. So this is going to be the permanent of the amalan of you. Okay, insyaAllah until you selamat mati lah. Okay, right. So with that, I think that's all from me. So I wish you all the best and good luck to all of you. Okay. So hope you can achieve and perform very well. Okay, on your study and graduated, and then achieve the target whatever you make before you enroll as the student. Okay. With that, I think that's all from me. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Dr. Hafiz. I believe that every detail of the information you have shared is valuable insights for our prospective students. We hope that the information will be effectively applied by the students throughout their studies. Okay, once again, I am pleased to inform you that if you have any questions or concerns regarding this briefing session, you may post your questions in the chat box. Alright, up to this point, are you feeling excited to begin your studies at UITM? I am certain that each of you is already setting the intention to become excellent students. Are you still here with me? Okay, now let's move to the next part, which will be presented by Technologist Dr. Nur Hidayah Hamzah. She is the head of academic development, resources, and students. I'll hand over to you, Dr. Hidayah.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good day to all new student and also returning student. So welcome back to UITM. So my name is TS Dr. Nur Hidayah binti Hamzah. I'm a head of academic development, resources and student unit. In bahasa we call it as a unit pembangunan akademik, sumber dan belajar. So before I started the presentation, so let me introduce to you our team. So me as a head of graduate studies, and together with me Puan Sharifah Saleha binti Syed Abdul Kadir as a Senior Assistant Registrar, and also Puan Nurul Akmal binti Abdul Rahim as Executive Officer, and Puan Huzaimah binti Abdul Rahman as a Senior Clerk. So if you have any question regarding financial fund, support fund, and also about the training, so don't hesitate to contact us. Okay, so these are two important elements in our department. So first is training, another one is the financial support. So for training, so we have Research Skills Seminar RSS and also Enhancement Skills Seminar ESS. So these two seminar is solely organized by IPSIS and is under our department. And for Innovation, Entrepreneurship, Exploration, Thai Squared is organized by MASMED. Okay, so for Research Skills Seminar RSS, we have two series, Series 1 and Series 2 for this semester March 2026. So for Series 1, will be held on 20 to 30 April 2026, which means this end of this April, this month. And for Series 2, will be held on 15 to 24 June. So if you are not a research proposal, so you need these certificates from this RSS. So the announcement, you may find this two poster in IPSIS website, and I believe that it has been circulated by your head of postgraduate studies on your faculty, okay, by using WhatsApp, via WhatsApp. Okay, so both seminar for this semester is in your future. So it's a MOOC. Okay, so in the poster, you find the QR code there. So once you scan the QR code, it will bring you into this guideline for research skills seminar. So if you scroll down, and you will find Appendix 1 and Appendix 2. Okay, so in Appendix 1, we show you the list of faculty that under Cluster SNT or Cluster SSBM. So if you are under Cluster SNT, so SNT is Science and Technology Cluster, okay, mostly engineering, built environment, and there will be a list of faculty, okay, under SNT, and also for SSBM is a Science, Social, and Business Management. Okay, so you have to choose wisely. You have to choose according to your faculty, according to your cluster, because the content of the module is different from the cluster, from each cluster. Okay, so after Appendix 1, so you may scroll down again until you find the step-by-step how to join and take the assessment and take the research skills seminar. Okay, the step 1, so you need to log in the future. I believe that everybody has future already. Okay, so insert student ID and password. Okay, and the upper corner, top left, and the search bar there. So just type IRS 1011. So this in capital letter. Okay, so once you type and just enter, and it will show you this two different MOOC here. So we have a blue one. The blue one is for the SSBM cluster, and the pink one is for the SNT cluster. Okay, and just click either one, then according to your cluster, and you may join or view the course. So once you click view or join the course, it will appear this step 5. Okay, step 5, And on the left side, okay, please click learning activities. So in learning activities, there are 8 modules. So actually you can just try it now if you want, because however, it's still not yet open. Okay, you can just try, and it will show you 8 modules there. And in each module is include slides, notes, and a video, and also assessment. All right. All right. So in the RSS, there are 8 modules. So module 1 is for your research journey to GOT, graduate on time. Okay, module 2, 5 ethics in research publication. And I believe that everybody needs to apply for research ethic, even though if you are not working with living things, okay, living things like human or animals, okay, so you still require to apply for ethics. Okay, so module 6, writing the research proposal. Okay, module 7 is from the library. So it's a module LCS 200. It's a Scopus and Web of Science database, how to search correct journals or incorrect database. Okay, however, in module 7, there are no assessment. Okay, module 8 is publication in scientific journal for a scholarly journal writing. And then you need to complete the assessment. Those assessment is only for 7 assessment, except for module 7. So the passing mark for you to get the certificate is 50%. So 50% from average module, average assessment. So you only have like 7 assessment. So just average the value or the mark that you get. Okay. Alright, so enough for research skills seminar. So we're moving on into enhancement skills seminar, ESS. So this one is open for all postgraduate students, and we have one workshop. We call it as a thesis formatting, and the speaker is Professor Madya TS Dr. Muhammad Nawawi Haji Soroji. Okay, will be held on somewhere in April, so I will announce later. Okay, normally this workshop is a face-to-face because it really needs a hands-on and need to bring your own laptop. However, this is formatting workshop. It's only for Windows user, okay, not for MacBook. Okay, so it's limited. It's only 40 seats only. Okay, so I will share the link later with your head of postgraduate study, and you also may find the announcement in IPSIS website later on, right? Okay, next we have Innovation Entrepreneurship Exploration, or known as a TIE Squad. So this is organized by MASMED. You can just log in into masmed.uitm.edu, and you may find step by step how to register TIE Squad. Okay, so everything is about TIE Squad. You may contact MASMED directly. Okay, however, they shared with us for semester March and August 2026. Okay, they have 5 series, so you may attend any series that available for you to join. So you need to just attend once. Okay, and it's compulsory for active PhD by research student only. Okay, so by research student only. PhD, only for PhD. Okay. So next, okay, just announcement for you, a quick announcement about UITM 3MT. 3MT stands for 3-minute thesis competition. Okay, so we have this competition, 2026 competitions, and it's not available is only for active PhD research students who have successfully passed their proposal defense and have not gone through the Vivos. Okay, so if you are in this status, so please join us. Okay, and we have 2 categories. So category to come for the competitions is first science and technology, SNT, and also SSBM, social science and business management. Okay, so prizes to be win for semi-final, first prize 500, second prize 400, third prize is 300, and we have also grand finals, grand prize 500, and runner-up is 400. So this is IPSIS level, UITM level. So basically, okay, if you can see here in the schedule, the level. So now we are in a faculty level. So each faculty normally will organize their own competition for 3MT to find who will be represent their faculty so that you can represent the university to national and international. Okay, so for faculty, it's ongoing. So please ask your KPS, your head of postgraduate studies. So if you want to join, okay, just give names. So we are encouraged for you to join us, okay, for your experience. Only 3 minutes and just one slide. It's very simple, okay. And for university level in IPSIS in UITM will be held 21st May 2026. Okay, it's a live competition, and then you need to come to IPSIS. Okay, you need to come to in UITM inshallah, but the venue will be announced later. Okay, and after that, after the university level, and then you will represent UITM for national level. So national level will be held in University Science Islam Malaysia USIM on 8th July 2026. Okay, we will submit the name. The organizer will also coaching. We give you a coach session, okay, for you how to present in the national level. And finally, the USIM will send the name to the international level. Okay, so you may find this in the 3-minute thesis uq.edu.au. So in this Australia. Okay, and you may find the Asia Pacific 3MT key dates inside the website. Okay, so now we move on to financial support. Okay, for financial support, we basically have four. Okay, we have UITM Postgraduate Teaching Assistant, or known as UPTA. I believe everybody heard about this one, UPTA. And number two, we have UITM Endowment Scholarship. Number four, Support Fund. And number three, Support Fund. Number four is others, which is whether it's Jasan Budiman, UITM MK, Mara PT, and MyBrain, and so on. Okay, so but I will focus on the UPTA and also the endowment. Okay, so for UPTA, for March 2020 sessions, the application is already closed. Okay, I believe that some of you have been applied and been selected by the faculty. Okay, you may download the offer letter. Okay, so this is a offer letter. I think this week will be the offer letter session. Okay, you need to sign and submit to the KPS or head of postgraduate studies whether you accept the offer, okay, or you decline the offer. And then you need to report duties starting 13 April, or it's a week 3 of the perkuliahan. Okay, week perkuliahan, minggu perkuliahan. Okay, so this UPTA is only open for it's open for all full-time postgraduate students, and you will being paid 25 ringgit per hour. And in 1 week, the maximum hour for you to work is only 6 hours, and the total would be 12 weeks. Maximum is 12 weeks, so it's about the 11 to 12 week actually. Okay. Okay, so for those who've been offered UPTA, say you need to log in into UPTA scheme monitoring system. So you need to fill up all the activities that have been done during week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. So it's a monthly. So monthly for you to claim for your salary. Okay, you need to use this UPTA scheme monitoring system. So once supervisor and your KPS endorse, then you can just send to the bendahari for claiming your salary. Alright, so for endowment scholarship, so this is another available funding in UITM. So the endowment scholarship is only open every semester October. So there's no opening for semester March for this semester. However, so you are encouraged to prepare for this next semester if you wanted to apply for this endowment scholarship. So if you are active full-time master and PhD by research, then you may apply. And it's only for master, the stipend is 9,000 per semester, and PhD is 12,000 per semester. Okay, so for further information, so you may visit the endowment.uitm.edu.my. Okay, so another support fund. So we have 4 different support fund. We have conference support fund, CSF, national and international. General Support Fund, JSF, so it's an Index Corpus Web of Sign or My Site. Mobility Fund, Dana Mobility, and also we have Emergency Welfare Fund. Okay, so you may download and you may find the manual and form to be downloaded in our website www.ipsis.uitm.edu.my. Okay, so just for early reminder, for CSF and JSF, it's only open until May 2025. So if you want to apply for this CSF and JSF, so please do so, okay, before June, okay, because starting June, so this CSF and JSF will be substitute into publication incentive. Okay, so this publication incentive is a 500 incentive that will be given for those who are published in Scopus, Web of Sign, or My Site, either in journal or proceeding. Okay, so about mobility fund and emergency fund is open all the year, throughout the year, and you may submit the application to pesp.uitm.edu.my. Okay, so for those who wants to know more about the CSF and JSF, so for currently the eligibility for application CSF and JSF for master is one, okay, either in national or international. For general support fund for master level is also one. Okay, for PhD, you are eligible to apply 2 times. Okay, once international plus 1 international or 2 national. So you are not allowed to apply for 2 international conference. And for GSF, only once you may need to apply for CSF and GSF. Okay, so the general criteria for CSF and GSF is open for all active students. For master and PhD, all mode, either you are in coursework or in research, so you are all, as long as a part-time or full-time, as long as you are active student. Okay, however, for conference, so you need to publish the paper either in proceeding or in journal, and of course in journal support file you need to publish in Scopus, Web of Sign, or My Site index journal. Okay, so for conference support fund, CSF, so normally we give you up to 2,000 ringgit and is subject to the available fund. Okay, so please take note that the criteria for the conference that you are required to join, okay, make sure that uh, the paper that you be submitted, it must be published in either proceeding or journal that been indexed by Scopus, Web of Sign, and My Site. Okay, no more error. Okay, so next. Similar with a conference support fund, so general support fund also eligible to receive up to 2,000 ringgit for single article. And again, the publication or the proofread services, okay, for publication, it must be indexed in journal, either in Scopus, Web of Sign, or My Site. Okay, here are the step-by-step, okay, how you can apply for this JSF and CSF. Okay, so you may download all the documents or the form from www.ipsis.uitm.edu.my. Okay, under form and download, okay, please find financial assistance form, and then under financial assistance form you may find the manuals, the SF and GSF. So in the manual, so you may find the eligibility, okay, and the process step by step how to apply. Okay, so this is how you apply CSF and GSF. So basically CSF and GSF has similar procedure. Okay, but for the CSF, the conference one, so the conference you need to apply, you need to submit to us the form together with the supporting documents before the conference held, meaning that at least 1 month before the conference started, then you need to apply to us for the letter of approval. So once we send you or email to you the letter of approval, and then you can go to the conference and you present. After you go back from the presentation, okay, after you go back from the conference, and then you need to submit another conference form, is a report form, okay, together with the letter of approval for you to receive your claim. So please take note that CSF and GSF is a pay and claim basis. Okay, for GSF is, I think is a clear cut, meaning that we need to at least accept it. You have received the email from the organizer or the publisher, that meaning that your publication or your paper, your article is accepted. Okay, then you can apply for this GSF, right? So next we have emergency and welfare fund. Again, you may find the guidelines, the form that be downloaded from www.ipsis.uitm.edu.my. Okay, so basically we have three categories of emergency and welfare fund. So two emergency and one welfare. So for emergency, is either accident or it's about health problems. So normally student will receive about 500 ringgit one-off. And emergency, that's so the next skin will receive about 1,000 one-off. And about welfare, welfare is student who suffers with a natural disaster like flooding, okay, any natural disaster, okay, or loss of belonging, okay, so you normally will receive about 500 to 1,000 depending on the case. All right. Okay, now we have Postgraduate Mobility Fund. So, and again, you may find the guideline in IPSIS website. So basically, there are two categories of mobility. Short-term mobility is about 3 days to 1 month, and long-term mobility is 1 to 3 months. Okay, so how to apply? So you may find the according to the guideline. Alright, so I summarized the eligibility for training and support fund under our unit. Okay, I categorized into two, full-time and part-time. Okay, so for full-time, so if you look at the green tick over there, so you are eligible for ESS, UPTA, CSF, GSF, mobility, and emergency for all master, PhD, all mode. Okay, but for RSS, only for research master and research PhD, as well as for endowment is a coursework and research for master, and PhD for research only. Okay. Okay, so for part-timer, so not much that you can apply, so except for ESS, CSF, GSF, and also emergency fund. Okay, so you may find this, okay, whether is which one is applicable for you. Alright, so I think that's all for our units. So you may contact us at pasp@uitm.edu.my regarding all the training and the financial aid. Alright, I think that's all. Okay, thank you for listening and good luck in your study. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you for your excellent presentation, Dr. Hidayah. Oh, it looks like there are quite a number of financial assistance schemes. Please welcome Madam Eza Eliana A. Wahid. She is a Deputy Chief Librarian at Perpustakaan Tun Abdul Razak, also known as PITA. I'm sure many of you would want to know the facilities and support system that can be provided by our library.
We have 5 libraries scattered in UiTM Shah Alam. For your information, Perpustakaan Tun Abdul Razak is the main library that cater holdings for nearby faculties such as Applied Science, Music, Islamic Center, Accounting, Mass Comm, Language Studies and Creative Arts. Followed by another 4 faculty libraries, that is Law Library, holdings for Faculty of Law, AEGBS, Mitrans and Institute of Business Excellence, IBE. Engineering library that covers the 4 faculty of engineering, chemical, civil, electrical and mechanical. Science and technology library cater for computer science and mathematics, sports science and recreational, and built and environment library that caters for College of Built Environment. Good day everyone. Here are some tips for you on how to use our digital library services offered by PITA. With just one click, you may access the library digital services anytime and anywhere by logging through Permata. You need to log in by using your student ID and password is UiTM registered email. After you successfully log in, you may access to all the digital services offered by PITAR and also to 13 subscribed online databases for various subjects and faculties. Besides, we also provide the open access databases. As for now, we have more than 11 million collections of various resources such as articles, book chapters, reports, dissertation, and others. Next, we have the Local Content Hub. This portal contains the resources from the local author only, that is from the Malaysian author. It's either you may browse by faculty or through the niche collection for each campuses. Now, we move on to the UiTM Institutional Repository, or known as UiTM IR. It is the collections of UiTM intellectual properties such as theses, students' project, articles, research reports, and others solely from UiTM members. So, if you have completed your thesis, your research reports, and others, you may give us a copy so that we can upload 5 pages from your reports to be referred by others. And also, it is for the visibility of our university for the world ranking. Electronic Question Paper System EQPS. EQPS is a collection of exam papers open to all UiTM students for various subjects and faculties with a total of more than 91,000 papers. EQPS did not include answer schemes for any of the provided papers. You can download or print the exam papers based on the subject code, year, and session. Besides on the physical books, we also provide students with the e-books that are portable and easy to read anywhere and anytime. As for now, we have more than 28,000 collections of e-books for various subjects and faculties. You may download the book cover to cover or else by chapters. Depends on how you manage to read the books needed. This is how the interface looks like. You may browse either by faculty or by using the search box. At the end of the page, we will suggest you the top usage ebook that have the most downloaded. As you can see, this is how it looks like if you choose to download by chapter. Per Mata Search, a user-friendly interface and search functionalities that enable users to look at specific items or explore broader subject areas. Users can retrieve detailed bibliographic records for each item, which typically include information such as the title, author, publication date, subject headings, and call number. Additionally, it often provides availability status indicating whether an item is currently on the shelf, on loan, or reserve. We have 39 libraries throughout Malaysia, and we have total of collection approximately 2 millions. So it is a must for you to use the Permata Search, your essential tool for easy access to our vast resources. By utilizing the advanced search feature, you can refine your search to access specific resources, leading to more focused and productive results. Take a look on the screen for more information. We would like to welcome all of you to our Information Literacy class. Explore 8 modules designed to support your academic success by helping you to complete assignments effectively. Each module you attend comes with a digital certificate. In this class, you will also learn how to manage references and citations by using Mendeley and EndNote, how to avoid plagiarism with proper research techniques, and enhance your academic writing skills. Join us and gain essential research skills today. Everyone, let's dig and dive to use our services and happy searching.
Thank you, Pita, for the sharing session. Now that we've had the privilege of hearing from our speakers, it's time for us to go through your questions or concerns. We understand that you may have some burning questions or insightful thoughts that you would like to share in the chat box. As time is running out, you can proceed with your inquiries by dropping your questions in our live chat through the IPSIS website, and we will assist you from there as well. As for the conclusion, I want to leave you with a few words of encouragement and motivation. Firstly, remember that you are capable of achieving great things. Each one of you has unique talents, strengths, and potential waiting to be unleashed. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth and never underestimate the power of hard work and determination. Remember to take care of yourself both mentally and physically. Postgraduate life can be demanding, but it's essential to prioritize your well-being. Make time for self-care. Stay connected with family and friends, and seek balance in all aspects in your life. Don't forget to believe in yourself, stay focused on your goals, and never stop striving for excellence. Your future is bright, and we can't wait to see all that you will accomplish. With that, I would like to thank you once again for joining us today. Best of luck in the semester ahead, and see you again soon. Bye!